Well,
I
I
mean,
think right now is what we have an abundance of something that we've always talked about how we never had enough of, which is time.
yeah,
You
right.
know, and time being one of the most expensive commodities that we have. And it's like, how are we investing that kind of newfound time? Joe,
Mhm.
in any thoughts and ideas of how a dealership should be investing this newfound time? And then Ben, I'll ask you the same question.
So first off, I still will say, if you communication doesn't need to stop because there's not as many opportunities coming in. And I'm not saying you got to pick up and pound people either. I think if the purpose of your communication is to support, not sell, then you're going to be much better off. Uh, and as I said, whether it's like the concept of a thank you department, or heck, just having your salespeople reach back out to those that have been most loyal to them and see what you can literally do to improve their lives or their current situation. I think that's one big step. What I am fearful of is I'm fearful all these new programs we're putting into place, all the at-home test drives, at works, online car buying, cleaning vehicles. I mean, we've always cleaned vehicles, let's face it, but maybe we haven't sanitized it to the point, because when you think of a dealership, you think of a sort of grimy, horrible place. In some cases, now I love them because they're part of everything I do and I am. But I think the consumer's perception is that is one of old, greasy, evil mustachioed man, with an orange tie working and
Oh, okay, thanks.
teasing.
Plaid jacket.
You can edit that out later. So I think that is some people's perceptions, and that's what them off. I'm fearful that when everything starts getting back to normal, whenever that is, that we start saying, well, we don't need to take vehicles to people's homes anymore. We don't need to take.
Right.
We don't need to have online car buying. We don't need to pay for the digital retailing tool anymore. Um, and I think that would be more harmful to our industry than good. I think that would probably set us back 10, 15 years uh, to show that it's just about placating people until we're back in control of the process. That would be a problem.